Stop scrolling right now. If you are over 60 and you have not changed your hair color in the last 5 years, you are about to find out why your mirror has been lying to you. There is one small detail sitting on top of your head this very second that is either giving you a free, non-invasive facelift, or it is quietly adding years to your face every single day. And here's the uncomfortable part. Most women have absolutely no idea which one it's doing to them. So let's start with something a little controversial. Your hairdresser has probably not told you the truth in years. Why would they? Keeping you loyal to the same box shade is easy money. An honest conversation is not. And honestly, most of us don't even ask because we assume our color is fine. We assume fine is good enough. It is not. There is a difference between hair that is simply not damaged and hair that is actively working for your face. And almost nobody explains that difference to women over 60. So today, I'm the one having that conversation with you. Welcome back to Timeless Style Living, the channel where we prove week after week that the best version of your style is not behind you, it's happening right now. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe before we even get started, because the transformation waiting for you at the very end of this list might be the biggest one this channel has ever covered. You do not want to scroll past it by accident.
Here's the truth almost nobody says out loud. The exact shade that made you glow at 35 can quietly drain the life out of your face at 60. Our undertones shift, our skin changes texture and tone, and our hair naturally loses pigment and moisture as we move through our 50s and 60s. So if you stay loyal to a flat, dark dye or a cold, ashy tone purely out of habit, it doesn't just sit there neutrally. It casts a shadow across your face. It deepens the lines around your eyes and mouth, and it can make you look tired, even after the best night's sleep of your life. Most women never even connect the dots. They just feel like something is a little off. Photos feel harsher than they used to. Video calls with the grandkids feel unflattering. And they assume, quietly, that it's just age catching up. Here's the twist. 9 times out of 10, it isn't age at all. It's the wrong undertone, sitting 2 inches from your face, working against you. Every hour, every photo, every single day. Think about it this way. You would never wear a foundation shade that fights your skin tone. You would never put on a blouse color that makes you look washed out under bad lighting. Yet so many of us keep the exact same hair color for a decade or more, simply because changing it feels like a hassle, or because we're scared it won't feel like us anymore. But your hair is not a fixed part of your identity. It is an accessory, the same as your jewelry or your glasses. And just like those, it should be updated as your face changes. Now here's the good news, and it's genuinely good. This is one of the easiest, most affordable fixes available to any of us. A skincare routine takes months to show results. A wardrobe overhaul takes an entire season of shopping and returns. But the right hair color can transform how you look in one afternoon at the salon chair. So pour that tea, get comfortable, and let's count up. 7 shades ranked from good to genuinely game-changing. Starting now. Number 6. Warm Toffee Caramel. This one is for anyone staying dark but craving a real, visible lift without going anywhere near blonde. A solid jet black or cold espresso brown creates a harsh frame around your face, and it can actually drag the eye downward, drawing attention to any softness along the jawline. The fix is movement. Swirl warm toffee and caramel ribbons through the mid-lengths and ends, and you get bounce, along with a sun-kissed softness that looks effortless, not overdone. Because the highlights sit away from your root line, you can comfortably go 3 to 4 months between touch-ups. If your hair is on the finer side, ask for the caramel pieces placed close together so it reads as dimension, not stray strands. And if you have any thinning at the crown, this shade is especially forgiving because the lighter ribbons create the illusion of extra volume and density without a single extension. And if numbers 6 and 7 already surprised you, wait until you see what's coming, because these next 5 only get better. Do me a real favor right now and drop a comment telling me your current hair color. I genuinely read every single one, and it shapes what we film next. Number 5. Soft Chocolate Bronde. When silver roots start appearing, our instinct is to grab the darkest box dye on the shelf and cover it all up, fast. Please, step away from the box dye. A solid, ultra-dark color creates harsh contrast against a paler, mature scalp, and it actually draws more attention to your roots between appointments, not less. The fix is Bronde, that beautiful marriage between rich brunette and soft blonde, a milky chocolate base with hand-painted caramel highlights through the mid-lengths, so there's never a harsh line screaming for a touch-up. When you book this, say the word balayage specifically. It is priced and applied completely differently from an all-over color, and you want the dimensional version every single time. As a bonus, because the color is hand-painted rather than applied all over, your regrowth line softens naturally, which means fewer emergency salon visits and a lot less stress about timing your appointments around events. Number 4. Soft Rose Gold Balayage. This one has quietly been taking over salons, and for good reason. A muted rose gold, somewhere between blush and champagne, flatters an incredible range of skin tones past 60. It reads as playful and current, never costumey. Keep the base neutral to warm, and only bring the rose gold through fine, face-framing pieces. Ask for a rose gold gloss over a warm blonde or light brunette base, refreshed every 4 to 6 weeks. Pair it with a soft, rounded haircut rather than sharp, blunt lines, and this shade will look expensive without you ever having to say a word about the price. If you're enjoying this list so far, go ahead and tap that like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more women just like you, and it takes 1 second. Number 3. Creamy Champagne Silver. Let's bust a myth right now, once and for all. Gray hair does not make you look old. Dull, unmanaged gray makes you look old. As hair loses pigment, it also loses its natural shine, which is why it can start looking matte or even take on a yellow tint. The fix is turning gray into a deliberate, luxury choice. Infuse soft, warm platinum or pale champagne tones directly into the silver, and it acts almost like a reflector, casting a genuine glow onto your face. Ask for a clear gloss or silver toning treatment to kill any yellow undertones. At home, a purple shampoo once a week is your holy grail, followed by deep conditioning, since gray hair tends to run drier than pigmented hair. And here's something most women never hear in the salon chair. Silver hair actually shows off healthy shine more than any other color on this list, which means the condition of your hair matters even more than usual. Skip this step, and even the most beautifully toned silver will look flat under camera lights.
We're almost at the top 2, and honestly, number 2 is the one my community brings up the most every single time I mention it. But before we get there, drop a comment below telling me which shade on this list you're most tempted to try. I want to know. Number 2, Warm Honey Blonde. Here's a controversial one for you. Going icy and ash blonde to hide your gray is one of the biggest mistakes I see in the chair week after week. Why? Because cool, washed-out tones actually mimic dull gray hair, and they strip the warmth right out of your skin, leaving you looking pale under fluorescent lighting. Instead, ask for a rich, warm honey blonde. Think nectar, amber, and soft gold. Never platinum, never ash. Warm tones bounce light back onto your face like a soft focus filter, softening fine lines almost instantly. Ask your colorist specifically for baby lights, those fine, delicate highlights around your face and crown, so the regrowth blends in over time instead of announcing itself. This is genuinely the shade I get the most messages about, because it manages to look sun-cased and natural while still fully covering gray, which is exactly the balance most of us are searching for. And here it is, the transformation I promised you at the very beginning of this video, the biggest one on this entire list. Number 1, Multi-Dimensional Spiced Copper.
Red is youthful and full of energy, but it is genuinely tricky to get right past 60. A flat, cool burgundy or a harsh box dye red can clash with your skin tone and honestly end up looking dated fast. The secret is warmth combined with dimension, spiced copper, soft ginger, warm amber, and hints of strawberry blonde woven throughout, never one flat shade. Copper reflects an enormous amount of light, acting almost like a natural bronzer for your entire face, and it makes blue, green, and hazel eyes pop like almost nothing else on this list. Ask your colorist for a warm copper base with golden or apricot highlights woven around the crown. And since red fades faster than any other tone here, use a color depositing conditioner weekly and always rinse with lukewarm, never hot water. This shade is bold, there is no pretending otherwise, but it is also the one that gets women stopped in the grocery store and asked where they had their hair done. If you have ever wanted a color that feels like a genuine statement, this is it. Now, no matter which of these 7 calls to you, remember the one rule tying this whole list together. Warmth and moisture are your best friends after 60. Our hair loses hydration right alongside our skin, so a weekly deep conditioning mask, a silk pillowcase, and turning down the heat on your styling tools will do more for how youthful your hair looks than almost any single shade choice ever could. When your hair shines, you shine. Full stop. And if you're a little scared to commit, here's my honest answer. Ask about a gloss or a demi-permanent option first. All of the transformation, none of the long-term pressure. More often than not, once you see it in the mirror, the decision to go permanent tends to make itself. So tell me, out of all 7, which one are you trying at your next salon visit? Bold spiced copper or creamy champagne silver? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one and I reply to as many as I possibly can. Before you go, if you are not yet subscribed to Timeless Style Living, hit that button right now because I post a brand new pro-aging style secret exactly like this one every single week, covering everything from color to cut to skincare that actually works after 60. There are more transformations coming that I genuinely believe might be even bigger than the one we just covered, and I would hate for you to miss it just because you scrolled past without hitting that button today. Next week, I'm sharing the exact haircuts that pair with each of these 7 colors, because the right cut and the right color together create a completely different effect than either one alone. On their own, a great color or a great cut will get you compliments. Together, they get you double takes. And that is exactly the kind of confidence I want for every single woman watching this video right now. So tap subscribe, give this video a like on your way out, and drop one more comment for me before you go. Just tell me which number on this list you're saving to show your stylist. I will see you in the very next one, beautiful.